Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, world. My name is Barrister Pink Republic, aka the Princess of Umogo. And welcome to the Pink Republic TV show. Sorry, we had to start a little bit late because of some technical issues. We're very sorry about that. I'm sure there's a lot of entertainment gist going on in Nigeria. You know, Nigeria is like seasonal film. So every Thursday when we come here, we give you a lowdown of things that are going on. Have you seen James Brown's sex tape? Oh my God. He said he's gay, but he was sleeping with a lady. So we have to be very careful. Very, very careful who you follow online and emulate. Because behind the scene, what they are doing is different from what they do in front. Now he's spreading all the thing, going to the UK, showing you that this is a gay-free community, but he was banging a girl. So you have to be very careful. I always tell people, everything they post online, just see it like a joke and live your life. They say, don't let it push you. Or okay, look at the guy that was shouting, also, it turned out to be a kidnapper. Imagine he was shouting also, spraying money to himself. And somebody that will see him and said, am I the only one God is not blessing? Have you ever been in that situation whereby you ask yourself, how come God is not blessing me the way he's blessing other people? No, God is blessing you. It is because those people want to, when God gives you just bread, they will not go and look for butter and be buttering it. Let it be as if everything is okay. You see this cloth we are wearing, if people come out and tell you what is under their cloth, that is, when I mean under, I will use the literature terms. It's not because they are well. I know somebody that will say, don't say you are broke, say I am rich. So that it will not be like a curse on you. So that is what is happening in social media. So James came out yesterday with a video. I was, he's crying. Is this how it feels? Look, James, you are a social media influencer. You said you don't know that your your sex tape will ever leak. The person videoing you was facing you. So you would have noticed that one, there was a camera facing you. So if you are used to making porn tapes and later on you watch it, there are some things you are exposed to, which is leakage. So you cannot say, I make it, later on I'll delete it. There's something called cloud. Nowadays, that's why I always say people be very careful what you store on your phone. Most of them store in the Google Cloud. Yeah. So let me come down to Tenny. Our own Tenny. She collected the award from our government, Order of the Niger. And a lot of people were saying she was disrespectful. I watched the video. As an Igbo girl, we know our greeting is made from the Yoruba. So maybe the Yorubas will say that was disrespectful. As an Igbo girl, we greet normally. We don't overdo it like, we greet normally, you understand? And we do our own thing and we go. So I've been watching. I've been reading comments. If you use it from where I come from the eastern part, that was not disrespectful. She's only trying to do her thing and leave. But if you see it from the Yoruba aspect, yeah, I was born in Lagos, so I will tell you for the truth, that was disrespectful. Because he's the president, so you have to respect that seat in the first place. So if you believe that what he's doing is not doing well, you wouldn't have collected the award. If you ask me, you would have snubbed the award. Or make a video and say, I might not be available for collection. You understand? But I accept the award. There are ways of doing these things. Because it might not stop there. That's the truth, what people don't understand. Most of these things go a long way. So there's the same that if you send somebody to help you collect it or they deliver it to your house, or it's not the award. But it's not easy to get a national award, so I understand where she's coming from. That's why she wants to take it, snap picture with the president. That is only the opportunity for her to meet the president. But I don't know what she's preaching with that attitude. Maybe the country is not good. Nobody can lie about that. Everything is breaking down somehow. And I've been wondering, is it that they don't inform the president? You know, I said something about this last week, that from what the wife said about his post-traumatic depression, it shows that they are managing information they give to our president. So he'll be wondering why he's steady behaving like that. Because Nigeria is not okay, or maybe something happened to our father. That means it's not me that will be telling you, but what happened is that our father was assassinated. But what I would say is that there are ways of going about this thing that don't make it national disrespect. Because your people they are saying that you disrespected the president. But if it comes to me, I'm a very straightforward person. I come to you and say, hello, my name is this for. Before you see me kneel down, it might take a while. Maybe my consciousness is there. That is the truth about life. So let's come down to Harrysong. Our topic for today is talking about defamation. Harrysong, our topic for today is Harrysong was arrested for defamation. What do you know about defamation? Before we go to that defamation, I also want to congratulate King Charles. King Charles will be crowned next year, I think 26th of May or so. That will be the coronation. And for all of us that love the show about the royal family, we always keep tabs about what is going on in the royal family. But let's come back to Harrysong. Harrysong was arrested by a music producer. Why was he arrested? So I want to go down to the story. So I will not beat about it, just in case some people don't know the background story, what happened. Because a lot of people have been doing this. That's why I said today, I will give you a little bit of lecture about defamation. Because sometimes you come online and say a lot of things, you have no proof, you have no facts, and you are saying it. That is defamation in itself. Don't start up a rumor that is not true. That is what defamation is talking about. Don't start a rumor that you cannot control. And once the thing injured the person's character, my dear, the person can sue you. The person can sue you for a lot of money. I want to give you a background story. I'm trying to get the story right. I don't want to be reading from my head. But I want to get the real background story so that you will get the real fact of the case before we come back to the lecture about defamation. I want you to get the facts right. Because the guy that arrested Harrysong, he believed that he has basis and rights to do that. Where is that story? Where are those stories? Everybody knows. You know, when we publish stories online, there's always so many. I got it out before, but it was hanging. Okay? There's a confirmation about the confirmation is just here, not the real story. I need the real story. Just hold on for a while, please. So, like I was saying, James Brown should put his act together. And I think if he asks me, I believe he leaked that video himself, because I heard that the federal government will still start clamming on those parading themselves, except they want to pass a bill. Except if you are using it for like entertainment, you understand? I've seen the story. So, singer Harrysong arrested in Lagos after claiming music executive So Bericom sent people to kill him. Singer Harrysong was picked up by men of the Lagos State Police Command on the 11th of October over his running battle with music executive So Bericom. Recall that Harrysong had in a recent interview alleged that So Bericom sent some people to kill him in Port Harcourt and that he was his enemy. So Bericom petition the Inspector General of Police on grounds of defamation of character and threat to life by Harrysong, that who the law only recognize the person that first reports. He slept over his rights by running his mouth on social media, but he didn't go through the proper channel, which is going to the police station. A lot of people think by coming to social media and say they want to kill me means the police is aware. The police is only going to be aware when you go to their station and tender a formal application, or there's a word we use, a petition against somebody. But you cannot be on social media and be expecting the police to be running after you because of say I've come out to. No, he came out to a TV station. Let me continue. He came out to a TV station to say that this guy did this to him. But what concerns the police? They have not come to their table to table it formally. That is the mistake most people do on social media. They come out and report, this person is killing me, but did you go to the table of the police? Did you go to any nearby police to report that person? No. You are expecting the police to pick the report from social media. I hear you. So he slept over his rights. If you know that this man wants to kill you, the first thing you will do is to go to a nearby police station and tender it. Without this guy knowing, immediately he tenders his own, they'll tell him there's one pending. And he should answer for it. But because he slept over his rights, the guy was fast enough to overthrow him. So, the guy, okay, Harrysong arrived in Nigeria in the morning and was picked up by the police. He will be questioned over the matter and might be released for detail further. Let me tell you, he's still in prison today. Even to this morning, Harrysong is still held. This thing happened since it was picked up since 11th of October. Today is 13th, so he has slept in police 2 days. These are the small things you can avoid if only you don't sleep over your right. That's why I don't like when people say, leave it for God. Yes, we will leave it for God, but do the proper thing. Make a complaint. A formal complaint before you leave it for God. That thing alone will be tendered. So that tomorrow when such matter comes up again, you say, no, I reported the police. And the police is what? Aware of it. That alone, you have won your battle. So before you leave it to God, make the proper channel. So I want to read out for the sake of people that are not legally learned like me, but are not learned like myself. A lot of people always forget that I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. I'm more than 10 years in the back, so I should educate people more. If you notice, when people tell me, you are not supposed to, I tell you, you are not, it's not in your right place because you do not have any evidence. There is no evidence for you to say this person is a bad person. What makes the person a bad person? Because you presume that person is a bad person. Doesn't make you to convince another person that person is a bad person. Make your investigation. That's why you always see people hiring private investigators. Why? There's a reason for that. If they don't hire private investigators, they will not have a basis to challenge that person. So someone like me, before I have a problem with somebody or I complain, I always have my facts right. And when I'm speaking, I speak what? With facts. Very important. Speak with authority. You can't come to court and tell judge, there's one case, so I don't know the name again, but that case, it happened. Even Supreme Court, the judge will just say, we didn't go out of my court. So that's why you have to be sound when it comes to cases. So let me tell you what defamation is. Defamation in law is the act of communicating false statements about a person that results in damage to that person's reputation. So before I continue, I want to also remind you people that our artist and our guest for today is behind the scene. His name is Bishop, is a Bishop Ifeanyichukwu Orji. And on his way, still stuck in hold up, is Elibow, our 4 times world champion boxer. So he's coming because there's a match that is going to take place in Lagos this October. I will wish him well. But I pray he gets here before the end of the show. But I have to teach you people what defamation is. Because if you come to my show, people always say my show is very educative. So it is part of the things I teach what defamation is, so that you will not run your mouth and run into trouble. So a defamatory statement is one which tends to lower a person in the estimation of other members of the society, or to expose him or her to hatred, contempt, or ridicule, or to cause other persons to shun or avoid him or her, or to discredit a person's office, trade, or profession, or to injure financial credit. The Nigerian courts have defined defamation as any written or printed article published of and concerning a person without lawful justification or excuse, and tending to expose him to public contempt, scorn, obloquy, ridicule, shame, or disgrace, or intending to induce an evil opinion of him in the mind of right-thinking persons, or injure him in his profession, occupation, or trade is libelous and actionable, whatever the intention of the writer may have been. So when you are hearing him, he also covers her, because some people say they did not say her. That is how some people reason. They say it's only him that they are what? Mentioning. No, he also includes her. All those chu, no association of gossip, listening to this and no peace today. In Nigeria, in order for a defamation lawsuit to proceed, the comment must be defamatory to the general public, not simply a certain portion of the public. You understand? The plaintiff's reputation being lowered in the eye of a particular segment of the public may not be considered a defamation. That's why I said today is like a lecture. You know, if people always tell me that you always learn one or two things when you listen to my show. So you have to learn. So the section. So there's a Cyber Crime Prohibition Prevention Act of 2015 who says that any person who knowingly sends a message or other matter by means of computer system or that he knows to be false, you see, forwarders of WhatsApp messages, they will just read something, bam, they forward. Listen to this, for the purpose of causing annoyance, inconvenience, danger, obstruction, insult, injury, criminal intimidation, enmity, hatred, ill will, or needless anxiety to another, or causes such a message to be sent, commits an offence under the act and shall be liable for conviction for a fine not less than 7 million naira or imprisonment for a term not more than 3 years. If you don't have 7 million naira, you will go for 3 years imprisonment. For no association of hey, this person is bad, this person has committed crime, he does forward. Why not read and delete? Have you ever thought of that? Read and delete. Let it stop at you. That's what I usually do most of the time. When I read all those conspiracy theory, I just delete. So I'm not by mistake, because with this your hand your brain and your hand might not even be working together. You just forward. And someone will now say, hey, what do you mean by that? Somebody can pick up. Let me continue. It has been established. Sorry, my guest, I hope you are not bored. So that I don't like boring people, but we need to trash this thing. Because I'm reading people's comments. What has he done? Can't he complain again on social media that somebody was again? These are steps you should follow. It has been established that when an individual posts something on social media, they are acting as publishers and can be sued for making false statements or defamatory comments. Online defamation conforms to the same standard of proof as the generally known type of defamation. That you posted it online doesn't exempt you from not being sued in court. So how do you prove an action for defamation? For an action for defamation to succeed, the plaintiff must prove three important things: that the words were defamatory, that the words referred to the plaintiffs, that the words were published to at least one person other than the plaintiff. That means you spread it. Do you understand? That you will refer to the plaintiff, you mention the plaintiff's name. It's not that the plaintiff will be in his house and be assuming that I think that is me they are talking to. It's not that is me. This thing Gist Lover is doing against some politicians, talking about their past and all that. I don't know where he got information from, but to me, I like proof, not gist. Yeah, there's a difference between the gist me and there's proof of receipt. Show me picture, this, that, and that. Yeah. In those days, evidence of proof, they must have listened to a voice conversation where you have said that you want to overthrow the government. Evidence of proof in those days. If you were born during the military era, they must have listened, or somebody in between that meeting is going to bear witness to the government that this set of people called me to this meeting to overthrow the government. See, the government have what? Evidence against the person. Let's continue. So now, because if you don't know this, we will not know this. Some shows might not go as deep as I am giving you. So you are hearing it straight from the mouth of a lawyer. I will tell you the truth. Now they have types of defamatory statements. Types, in case you don't know. A defamatory statement can be of two types, which is label and slander. I see people keep mixing this thing on social media. They mix it when it's label and they mix it when it's slander. They don't even know the difference. But today you will know the difference. You will know the difference today. Today. Let me tell you when it's a label so that you will know when you recognize that I don't commit label. The dissemination label, when you commit label, the dissemination of a defamatory comment in written or permanent form. So you see, when I see people say you are slandering me, I say, is it a permanent form? So you use the word label when it's in a word written form. The dissemination of a defamatory comment in written or permanent form is referred to as label. This could be an email, a blog post. I'm a blogger, so that's why when people tell me, how come I didn't see to your blog? Because I blog more of press releases than even all this gist. A tweet, a text, or a WhatsApp message, a newspaper article, a television or radio broadcast, a video clip uploaded to the internet, or even a handwritten letter. Label can be filing a false domestic violence action against a spouse or a sexual harassment complaint against a co-worker, which could lead to any of the conditions for defamation. Do you understand? A lot of people do this thing, let me pepper him, lie for him head, say that he won't rape me. That's all. Slander, on the other hand, refers to non-permanent forms of expression that involve a defamatory accusation, such as spoken comments or gestures. This could be a derogatory statement made in public or a private remark that is later reported. For instance, if Mr. A in an interview says that Mr. C, who is a branch manager to a bank, is incompetent and a fraud, which causes the bank to suspend him, Mr. C, knowing such a statement to be false, can bring an action for defamation against Mr. A. Are you people grabbing what I'm saying today? If you understand what I'm saying today, you will bless, you will know peace. You will stop all this your conspiracy theory and assumption. A lot of people writing on social media are writing assumption, what their mind is telling them to write. That is why I prefer to post jokes than to post things I know nothing about, or to post history of Nigeria. You have to learn to be creative. You should not be a destroyer. You should be somebody that promotes something. Then if you know that you want to do something that person has done for you, and the person is after your life, first, before you start shouting on social media, go and tender the information with the police. Make a formal complaint to the police. Don't be saying the police is corrupt. You cannot be in your house and be shouting the police is corrupt. There are some police people that are not corrupt. And the day they will handle your matter, even you will shock and say, is this Nigeria? That is the difference between when you try your luck and when you just sit down and don't try at all. That is the mistake most people make. Go to that police station. If they are not allowing you to tender your information, that is where the commissioner of police comes in. That is where the area command comes in. And that's where the AIG comes in. But people don't know why they are all these positions. You think all this position is just for them to just be getting big salary? It's for you to go and tender a petition against who is not listening to you. If you go to a police station and they are not listening to you from the counter, demand to see the DPO. If the DPO is not available, the assistant DPO, deputy DPO is there. If nobody is available for you or they don't want you to see DPO, that is when you start looking for how to look for the area commander. Who is the area commander of this place? If the area commander is not available, my dear, go and look for the commissioner of police. That is why all these people are there. If the commissioner of police is not listening to you, go and look for the AIG. That is how you progress. But you cannot be in your house and be saying, nobody, nothing is happening in Nigeria, nothing is functioning, nothing is working. Have you tried? You have to try. When you try, that is when you will know that, I have tried, and this is what happened to me. So that when you are coming on social media and you are saying, I went to the counter, I demanded for the DPO said I should bring money. I did not want to bring money. I went to the area commander, he sent it. I went to the commissioner of police, he sent it. Then the story will be making sense. And when you are talking, you are pointing your letter. You are doing this one. People will say, but you have not tried, but you are making sound and noise on social media. Today's lecture for you, writing. Because election is coming. And a lot of people want to forge story against somebody. What we want is a free and fair election. So at this point, I know there's a lot of things to gist and chat around. But I have to call in our guest because he too, apart from being a business, he's also a politician. No? So we will ask him a lot of questions today. So as I sit down, let us welcome Bishop Orji. Ifeanyichukwu Orji. He's only down. Bishop Ifeanyichukwu Orji, you are welcome.
You are all welcome.
Yes.
All our fans watching us over here.
Yes, sir.
Please sit back, your seatbelts, always be part of us in this show. Yeah. That's our entertainment way of presenting issues.
Yes.
Actually, we are aware of what we've been seeing in the social media. This.
Come in. You can come in. Gently, please. You can continue. Gently, please.
Based on
Elibow is here.
the situation of our country. Actually, if I will come on the Harrysong issue,
yes,
he's a popular musician in Nigeria who has paid his due,
yeah,
right from Christian Mark Records.
yes,
and something like this happened. He has a lot of friends, big friends, musicians.
yes.
Somebody will say, why Harrysong? Yes, God sometimes allow Harrysong to fall into such situations so that you use him to teach others.
Yeah.
Because I believe so much, and if you are a musician in this country, you know we have a union that governs all the musicians in this country. And it's like many of them have looked at this union that it is not important to them, that they want to be a Lone Ranger, be on their own.
Yeah.
But what we normally do in Performing Musical Association of Nigeria is to kind of educate most of our musicians, tell them their left and right. Some people only think that when they go to studio release, make up an album, they just go out to the market and make money. That is empty. They don't know about the realities that they have to be paid realities.
Yeah.
They don't know how to present themselves in the public and what they should do and what they don't need to do. Even the kind of video they shoot, they don't even know about it. They don't know that most things they do, that the children copy most of those things.
Regulations.
I would say it's quite unfortunate because I personally am not happy on what I'm seeing. But I am also begging all the friends of Harrysong to come out for his rescue. It is not good for a musician of his caliber to spend even a day in a police station where we are all here, because he has really marketed the name of this country internationally. I should be giving that respect, but the law does not respect anybody. But nevertheless, we should also consider situations like this. So, I'm also using this opportunity to advise the young upcoming musicians to go back to your drawing board and try to learn from what you can see, and know that the root is being together. Come close to P-Man, know what P-Man is talking about. Let's form a very strong body. Now that we in Nigeria, we are going into a new dispensation to build a new Nigeria that will suit everybody, and not a Nigeria that will suit only the old people, or Nigeria that will suit only the rich people, but the Nigeria that will suit every average Nigerians under democracy to say, yes, I'm proud of being a Nigerian. So that is what we are talking about. Now, coming on the issue of what I had on this channel today on our sister David, I will tell you that nobody is happy. No youth in Nigeria is happy. Any youth in Nigeria that is happy because he has money, the family is living very well, I will tell you are missing a lot. A time will come that your children will face it. So we have to face the reality. The attitude we really saw in that picture was an attitude of a transparency of an act of somebody who is not happy on what is really going on. By the way, may I ask a question? What are we giving that award for? Award for what? Award to make Nigeria better for the youth, or to really grow the Nigerian music industry that are losing almost 5 trillion per annum, and Nigeria is talking of borrowing money, and they forgot that entertainment industry, if we put it together, can build up to 5 trillion on an annual basis. We've not talked about sports.
Yeah.
So what are we celebrating about? What are we giving all these honors? In fact, for the sake of the respect of my elders, who are really our leaders, I will say it, we are very, very sorry from the entertainment industry. If you really picked offense, but when you see a child cries, you know that it's coming from his mind, he's looking for something. Please, don't hold that on us, because it is an action that has already been taken. It can also be corrected for the case of next time. So that is how it is. Actually, we have a song for Nigeria. The days has gone where we sing about only man, and sing about woman. This time around, we want to sing about betterment of our country. For our country to move better. Because if our country moves front, all of us will smile. But if our country is not moving forward, some will be smiling, some will be crying. And you must be a wicked person when you are smiling and you see your neighbor crying. and you keep smiling, means that you don't have a human sympathy. So please, let's go to the next level. The real next level we're supposed to move in, and not the kind of next level we'll be seeing now. Thank you very much. I think I have a song I would like for you to hear. But that song is not meant for all Nigeria, because I know in democracy, all minds are not in one direction.
Yes.
But for the obedient people, please, I will really seek for the audience of the presenter, if you can allow me to throw the song to my fans.
Okay, so do you want the song before your interview or after your interview? Because I'm supposed to ask you one or two things.
Okay, I said, let's finish one after
after the other. So, for the sake of people out there, a lot of people know you, even when your poster came out. And people are like, this guy. For the sake of people that, upcoming musicians and upcoming entertainers, and people that don't join social media, can you tell us how long you've been in this industry? Let me have a taste of it.
Yes, I've been in the industry now for almost 3 decades, when I talk about
30 years.
Yes, 30 years. 30 years is when I started mature practicing of the music industry. But talking of when I started from the grassroots, it is more than 30 years, because the first group I set up, we call it all the way from Imo State to where we call it Police of Arugo.
Wow. And
we are made up of Kanwambo, Elibow, many of them, but it was under a masquerade. We took that masquerade down from 1982, we took it down 1983. I formed that group, Police of Arugo, and from there we came down to Lagos and we start practicing the normal Western kind of music, mixing it with our traditional percussions. So, and from there, not everybody that enters the studio can be able to make or song to say that you are so commercial to be marketed. Everybody with his own God's own time.
And fans.
Yes. And from there, after studying a lot of things about music, I decided that at this time, let me start teaching the younger ones. Under the regime of Charlie Boy, I became the chairman of the band Ifeanyichukwu.
Wow.
After being the after a while, I served under the ASA, the disciplinary committee. I served also under the February survey on different committees.
Wow.
Then I now proceed as the deputy chairman of Lagos State Performing Musical Association of Nigeria. From there, I always want to help my fellow musicians, because I have that kind of mind that if I cannot make it, let someone around me
at least make it.
That's a very good I entered Alaba International. I owned a shop AB 98 of which many of you know very well.
That's why people know they know.
I promoted 17 Nigerian musicians successfully on Alaba promotion. My first artist was Skype. One day I am calling, baby, I'm calling them. My second artist was Timaya.
Oh wow!
I promoted the first music of Timaya. Everybody called me Timaya just because it's Timaya. I had a lot of them. Sky, Cass, Female, Oyama, Phone.
Wow.
We shall Femi featuring that great basis of the Lord. I was the brain behind all this promotion of songs.
And they've not given you
I
other
can now guys, I've gotten a lot of awards from Alaba International, from the Two Award, a lot of them. But it's the not stop there. I said let me try the gospel artist. The first gospel artist I thought, which is Ifeanyichukwu, this kind God.
I never see your time.
I promoted that work and I marketed that work before the artist decided to sell out the rights to that back music attention. So we have gone so far in the entertainment industry In fact, we are still working. And I am only praying to our union, PIMA, let's see how we can be able to build it for the betterment of our upcoming musicians and also all the copyright society in Nigeria. There is nothing to fight about because the tree we are under is a very big tree with a lot of branches. The fruit that comes out from this tree can, in fact, feed everybody, even the next generation coming. So I don't know what you are fighting for. If you fight for the peanuts and when you know that when you are fighting, you are losing a lot. What is it? It is that people who are here are not really intellectual people because they say that music is about intellectualism and you are passing a message to people. So what is the message you are passing to people when you are fighting for something that has no meaning? And also want to use this opportunity to talk to the federal government, the state government, talk more about arts and culture. There is so much money we are wasting there. Everybody is focusing on oil. Gold come this side and around gold. Have you thought about music? That we are missing a lot of trillion, not even billion, trillion in music industry, even in sports. If our sport we develop it very well, a lot of trillions are wasting there. Look at our people every day; they are going on the sport beds, talking about all the Western club. Do you remember as of the 80s, the way we go to stadiums to watch our local footballs? Have you forgotten about our wrestlers? What have been past? The boxers we have in this country has made them.
Yes.
Like Tony Ande, Davison Ande, a lot of them I can remember, you know. So please, we need a better government that will look into all these things and we will be proud of our country. Even our people on the diaspora will say we have a country we can come back and, you know, boast about. So that's just it.
I don't have a word to give you today, but I have to come for you. Because every song that you mentioned was being blockbuster. And it takes a good marketer to identify a song that will blow. So people have invested so much in some song, it did not blow. That is the truth. Even with good video, it did not blow. But that's why I'm clapping for you because people don't know the importance of blowing. So there are upcoming musicians out there that want to reach out to you. How will they reach out to you? Your phone number. This is my show. I've said it before. It's not like every other show. They don't mention how people can locate you and how people can reach out to you through social media.
Yeah. If I can tell you my phone number is 090. You
have to be on you know the generator and the ring.
My phone number is 090 30 50 57 30. 090 30 50 57 30. Then my office is located at 24 Olowu Street, Ikeja by Awolowo Way. My name is Bishop Orji. At least when you come to Ikeja, ask of that name is the household name.
Like they would have put it on Google Map.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I'm happy seeing most of you and also most of you being part of us.
Yes.
Because we are the people that makes you happy. But please, anytime we make you happy, give us in return. So, because that is what we are looking for.
Every day. So before I will make you perform, I've listened to your song before. Obviously, it was Sabaki Baby.
Yeah.
What did you see? I don't want to take so much time. Like in 3 minutes, what did you see in people do that you said, this is the man?
Yes. I saw transparency, capacity. I would say everything I can talk about a leader is found in him. And I've been thinking of such leader because when you say who is your role model in politics, You say this is the person. Why? This is what I'm talking. I monitored his time 2012 as a governor of Anambra. I saw something different. Within that period, we have a lot of governors also that assisted on the federation. He was an extraordinary governor within his own time. And I know that most of those things he did within those periods, they will be able to implement those things. If we voted for him as a president from 2020, that we are going to see greater works. At least we don't need to say everybody that comes out. We have a lot of president for Nigeria, but we know their capacity.
Yes.
We know their past record, and your past record determines of your today's presentation.
Yes.
So this is the man I follow.
So what's the title of this song?
Obedience.
Obedience. Obedience is better than sacrifice.
Yeah.
I like that. So I think the audio is connected to that. Let me give you this one for you. So you drop your video because you're about to perform obedience.
Obedience, let's go! Anywhere you go, obedient people there, anywhere you go, obedient people there, anywhere you go, obedient people there, change this narrative. Anywhere you go, obedient people there, anywhere you go, obedient people there, anywhere you go, obedient people there, change Labour Party, go to the north to be, go to the south to be, go to the south to be, go to the east to be, to be. That's the amen. Anywhere you go, obedient people there, anywhere you go, anywhere you go, anywhere you go, obedient people there, change this narrative. Anywhere you go, obedient people there, anywhere you go, obedient people there, anywhere you go, obedient people there, change Labour Party.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'm so happy seeing somebody like you that contributes a lot into our entertainment industry and general to educate our upcoming generation.
Thank you very much for being on our pink chair, not hot seat, not red seat, our pink chair today. May God bless you as you come. Please, you still sit down behind because after Elibow's interview, we end up the show, usually have a little bit of entertainment for our guests. Please don't go. Please sit down behind. You can help us with our pink pillow. Thank you very much. That was a very wonderful song from Bishop Ifeanyichukwu Orji, and he's a supporter of obedience. Say anywhere you go, obedient people obey you. So at this point, another obedient boxer. His name is Elibow. Please, let's clap for him. At least you're a regular here. Elibow needs no introduction. He's a champion. I call him the world champion. Forget that Jack Boxer is promoting him, but to me, he's a world champion. Elibow, you are welcome. You know, I wanted to create a poster for you, but the timing, they keep changing it from next week to this week. I said, okay, anytime you're in Lagos, just come. This place is like your place, so you are welcome. How is Lagos treating you?
Just fine. I'm really happy to be here.
You are really happy. Are you sure? What have you been feeling? Let us know.
And I enjoy myself.
You've been enjoying yourself. Is this still Coach Oye that is taking you through the whole thing?
Yes, it's good.
Still? Oh, okay. I'm shocked that it didn't come today. So I wanted to be sure. So how's it practice? I heard there is an upcoming championship. Tell me about it, please.
Yes, we have been very good fun.
What's the championship all about? Because some people are not boxing inclined, so they want to What's it all about? So tell me.
It's a professional fight. And it's
Okay.
a record fight.
It's a record fight.
Yes, so that's my rank go
Ah,
after this fight.
that is
Yes.
everybody is always afraid of Elibow. We've been trying to drag all the champions. If you take a champion, come and fight Elibow. You forget that he signed order also. But I'm telling you, if you know you can box and you're a champion, you have your belt, come and fight Elibow. We'll take your belt away from you. I'm not boasting. So Elibow, tell me more about this. Is it Louis production, right?
Yes.
That is.
Yes.
So where is this championship taking place? This match taking place?
Yes, it's going to take place at the national stadium.
Lagos.
Yes, 2 weeks.
What time? In case of people that are interested to be part of it.
Yes, on 22 this month.
On the second.
Yes.
So Lagos shall be used the second, the third, and the fourth. If you say 22, they'll say that your birthday.
No. Yes, we come up on 22. I made a box so by 2 p.m. start.
So on the 22nd of October.
22nd of October.
Yes, 2022.
22.
By 2 p.m.
Yes.
Is it a particular place in the stadium or they have different boxing? Just national stadium.
National stadium.
Okay. So once people ask for the news. So I heard that Jack Boxer will have a stand where they will sell their t-shirts, their caps and all that. So tell me about that. How is the preparation for all that?
Yes, we are prepared for that. So that shirt is for my fans.
Okay.
Love Elibow. So I wanted to come.
But I can see your room wearing one of them. Let them see it.
Yes.
Let them see it.
Yes.
Stand up now, let them see it. Okay, so that your fans will get the Jack Boxer t-shirt.
Yes.
Wow, and this is fine, this is black. I hope people will want a copy for me.
What do we drink?
We. Now, don't see you, don't enter it.
That's it.
So tell me, what are you expecting from this match?
Yes, as I always do. Already I've been doing for the fact.
So what diets do you usually go for during this period? What diets are you looking at? What are you supposed to be eating?
As for me, I like beans. So I take some fruits.
Okay. So what about carbohydrate? Carbohydrate is not good.
Well,
For a boxer.
it's good.
Because you know, you go with seeds, so once I not boxer. Say, you just don't chop apple well, also I don't punch well. So where's the apple coming in?
No, because if I want to fight, I used to take it.
Hey!
But,
You have strength.
Yes.
So are you advising international stars to go to apple? Apple is making some kind of sense.
yes, because I'm a teacher, always.
Because I know that the Oibos, their strong food is bread.
Yes.
One of their strongest food is bread. While our own, not our strong food. We chop chop apple. It will be your tummy for 3 days. So I wish you all the best. I'm very glad that we were able to pass through the studio and see what was. So what do you have for your fans before we land on the show?
Yes.
What do you want to say to your fans and to Jack Boxer?
Yeah. What I want to do is that I will not disappoint them.
Yes.
I'll be with them happy. So they know me. I will play with my job. So I will do more. I mean, I need better than other fighters fight. So I promise all my fans in the state and all in negative and all over the world. So I will make you happy. So keep. You go is coming up again. No pain, no gain. I will do it again. I promise.
Yeah,
so Jack Boxer. So I will not disappoint you. You're a good boss. So I'm not for more.
Hey,
Yes, because I'm fully prepared for this fight.
Yes.
Not going back.
I think after this fight, by the grace of God, that is when we start looking at international fights.
Yes.
That will be the next step. And the time now, as you see him now in the studio now, we'll now start searching for Hello, Alaba, how was the fight? And then the whole crowd will now start. So now we see him now, we grab him, let me say one or two things. So 22 is just around the corner. You know, today is 13. Like next week is the
Next week Saturday.
next week Saturday is the event. You've been thinking 22 is in 2 weeks time. Now lie you next week Saturday. So I want to wish you all the best. And may the good Lord be with you. And I know that when God created people that have strength, they don't have two heads. So that strength, I always said when you pray for your own strength will come. Don't wish for another person's strength. Pray to God, the strength you wish to give to me is what I want. Don't wish for another person's strength, but you don't know what the person is going through. So I pray for you that the strength that belongs to you, God is going to give it to you. And you are going to win it in Jesus' name. Amen. So thank you for passing through our studio. Please let's round up our show. After I've listened to that, will be there rally. I've not made the choice, so but my mind is still there. Please come and join us, my friends. I want to round up the show. I want to say a very big thank you to everybody who tuned in to watch this our show. Sorry, we started a little bit late, but I told you we had technical issue. Thank you, Bishop Orji. I like to call her correct. Bishop Ifeanyichukwu Orji. Thank you, Alaba, Elibow.
Yeah.
You people are going to bow. Leave that thing. Yes. Don't worry. So, thank you for watching, and I say goodbye to you. See you next week Thursday with another special guest of honor, and I wish you all the best. Thank you. Bye.